Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Gigi's cupcakes. These, we've tried the full-size cupcakes, we've tried the cheesecakes, we've tried the minis. So these are big cupcakes. These were $4.50 each, but they're
not bad, I don't think.
No, because you get like the same ratio like to the actual cake as you do to the frosting on top, which is the perfect cupcake for me. I love that. Yeah. So we're going to be trying 4 here. We have the Oreo, the Scarlett's Red Velvet, which I love that name, the chocolate chip cookie dough, and the lemon dream.
Looks like a Chips Ahoy cookie on top of that one.
So we're going to start out with the Oreo. I'm thinking, for some reason, that we have the Red Velvet on the channel, but it wasn't you and I that were reviewing it.
I think International did a review.
So, yeah, so if you type in Tammy Dunn Gigi's Cupcakes, you might see some on there, but surprise, surprise, it's not Kevin and I that are doing the review. So Oreo is the cookies and cream made with real Oreo cookies. It says, like the cookie, best with a glass of milk. I know some people swear by eating their Oreos with a glass of milk. It's not something Kevin and I do, but I know a lot of people love it. One of these fourths is like the whole size of the mini, isn't it?
Right. A little taller, but yeah, about the same size.
You do get a lot of cake.
Now you eat the cake first and I eat the frosting first.
Well, I normally do eat the frosting first, but I really want to taste that chocolate.
The white part on top is like a really sweet, like buttercream.
Very thick.
I like their chocolate cupcake. It's not super sweet, but it's got some good flavor to it. I wonder.
Truly though, I do not taste Oreo at all.
No, the frosting just tastes like a chocolate buttercream, honestly.
I like it.
In my mouth.
I like it all together, of course. I mean, that's the way it's best. Eaten is all together. I like the chocolate. It's like a rich chocolate cake.
Yeah, very sweet.
But there's no, like you might expect there to be a little bit of grittiness if it was an Oreo frosting, like from the cookie pieces. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it's super, super smooth. Very thick.
I do like it, but honestly, what you come away with is just chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate, and unless you're in the white part, which is like regular buttercream, the other parts are just chocolate.
The good thing about this video is I'll be able to show you pictures at the end of the half.
Unless I completely destroyed
when we reviewed, if you watch the video where we reviewed the minis, there was nothing left. It was like Kevin got a bite, I got a bite. It was like a 2-bite thing. The Scarlett's Red Velvet. When we play Clue, I'm always Miss Scarlett. Rich Scarlet Red Chocolate Cake. Filled with creamy vanilla. Topped with our classic cream cheese frosting.
I like that cream cheese frosting.
Cream cheese should always be with Red Velvet. Yeah, I think.
Can you grab that?
Yeah.
All over.
I like being Miss Scarlett and Clue because I like red.
She likes to go first.
But Miss Scarlett, if you follow the rules, Miss Scarlett's always supposed to go first.
Yeah. That's the deal. She really just likes to go first. Not that it helps her at all.
Kevin always wins Clue. Always.
Not true.
9 out of 10 times you win Clue.
I like this. The cake. I ate just a bite of the cake. It's good. I keep kicking that chair. I'm sorry. It's got a really good flavor. It's not. I'm glad it's not bitter from the dye. And then I love the red sugar on top. It's really crunchy. It does make a mess though, so don't eat it in your car.
Looks like Christmas.
Like Christmas has exploded.
You know, that would be really pretty if at Christmas time they put red and green sprinkles on it.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
that'd be really
red.
pretty.
I must scrape it through there.
He has to scrape the.
Have to push the
red
sugar
fruit.
out of it.
That
I like that red velvet. It's not what I consider a traditional like red velvet flavor, but it's really good.
I like it because you don't taste the dye.
No.
And I do like the cream cheese.
It's not overly chocolate either. Like sometimes the red velvet's really kind of chocolatey. The red part is. That one's not. It's just a nice sweet cupcake.
Yes, I think it's very, very sweet. I can understand when we went there. Ashley said, when you go back to Gigi's, I'm requesting a red velvet cupcake. Yeah. I understand why she wanted that.
It's really good.
It's delicious. And those sprinkles, because they put so many on, it really does make a difference with the texture. And I like that too.
It's amazing. This is heavy. I mean, that's a heavy cupcake. It's heavier than the rest of it have been. Yeah,
you're getting your money's worth definitely for $4.50. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough. It is a brown sugar, oh, that's cute. Brown sugar chocolate chip cake frosted with cookie dough inspired buttercream.
Behold, that's that.
I can't wait to get a bite of all these chocolate chips because you know they're going to be little crunchy pieces. Okay.
The cake. The cupcake. I'm actually surprised that does have a chocolate chip cookie.
I know.
Flavor to it.
How did they get that in a cake?
I don't know. It's really good though.
You think it's those chocolate chips adding and?
Too bad. The frosting tastes like cookie dough, like unbaked cookie dough. They did a good job on that. It's really good.
And there's just a little bit of that cookie dough grip. There's some salt. They didn't mention salt, but I get salt.
A little bit. I wonder if it's in the chocolate chips. I don't know.
That's wonderful.
That is also not what you would call an overly sweet cookie. So if you don't like the over-the-top sweet ones, I think you would enjoy that because it's not like a sickly sweet flavor. It's really nice. And it does taste like cookie dough.
Yeah. No. I agree. It's not an overly sweet cupcake.
I said cookie. I meant a cupcake.
It's not. It's cookie dough. When you're thinking cookie dough.
Because it does taste like cookie dough.
Yes, it does taste like cookie dough. And even in the cake part, that tastes like cookie dough too.
Yeah.
And
did a good job.
Yeah, the frosting was perfect and it had just a little bit of the grittiness. But I do think it has some salt in there as well. And it is sweet, but it's not as overly sweet as other ones we've had. We've had some that are like off the chart sweet.
Make your teeth hurt.
So this is incredibly sweet, but not as sweet as other ones. Okay, so the last one we have here.
I'm impressed with that one.
Is the Lemon Dream.
Now this one's dense and heavy too, but it's not as heavy as that cookie dough one, wasn't it? Just seemed excessively heavy.
So this one is going to be a lemon cake with the lemon frosting.
Almost like they got a peep stuck on top of
it. It does look like a peep. I wonder what they do at Easter. You know they have, I'm sure they have carrot cake.
Yeah, that would be a good flavor.
Well, yeah. But you know they have like specially decorated ones too.
I gotta hold that up. Look how thick the frosting is on the top of that.
Wonder how they get it that perfect shape.
And I'll pipe it.
And this one has like little sugar crystals on the top.
The cake, the cupcake itself, almost feels like a pound cake.
That is lemon, nice lemon cake.
100% lemon. Almost like a lemon drizzle cake, without the glaze, of course.
I'm surprised Ashley didn't request one of these, because she loves lemon.
I like the cupcake better than I do the frosting. By itself.
I think there's something, I like it. but there's something that tastes a little artificial
Yeah,
about the frosting.
Almost cleaner. Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, there's something in the lemon that...
In the lemon frosting specifically.
Yeah, not the cake at all. The cake
Cake's
tastes
really
like
good.
a lemon cake. But in the frosting, and it's just ever so slight.
It is.
That it's like something artificial that it's just peeking through. And so it doesn't ruin it, but I can understand why now that I've had the whole thing, why she requests the red velvet over that one.
It comes across as a little artificial, but then again, it could be just raw, like lemon juice. Because you know that, like the concentrated lemon juice.
You know, it could.
That concentrated lemon juice is very strong and potent and kind of like in your face.
That's true.
That's kind of that flavor I'm getting is that raw concentrated lemon juice. So
no, you're
not like natural lemon juice from a lemon. It's almost like the concentrated stuff you get in the little plastic tub, the little plastic squeeze bottle.
Right.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I can see that. But look how perfect that cake is.
Oh yeah, it's like a perfect little pound cake.
I mean, there's like no like air pockets, and it's not.
None of them are really.
No, they're perfectly baked.
Yeah,
you're gonna see that in the picture at the end.
Now, if you've never had these before, their cupcakes are a little more spongy and dense than like a cake. But they probably need that to help hold up all that frosting above it, because it would really tend to push it down if it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
I like the texture.
Because you get a lot of frosting.
They're not as dense and like hard as like those cake bites things we get, which are like rubber almost. These aren't like that. When I say they're dense,
not
they're
even
like
not even on the same planet.
Yeah, that's what I don't want you to think when I say they're dense.
Yeah.
They're and kind of spongy.
Right.
They're not like that.
No, I absolutely feel like if you have a Gigi's and you haven't gone there, you need to go. It's a really cute shop. Ours is a cute shop. I'm sure yours is going to be cute too. Yeah, you could just buy one. Ours, it's conveniently located next to a Starbucks. So you can get your coffee
and get your cupcake.
And then get a cupcake. Because in my opinion, from what I've eaten at Starbucks, I would much rather have a cupcake from Gigi's.
Yeah, and they don't sell, if you're wondering, they don't sell like breakfast sandwiches or donuts.
No, it's all
anything like that.
cupcakes
It's all
and cheesecakes. They do have some brownies.
She said those were new, the brownies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They do. Our location does have a refrigerator with very, very, very limited soft drinks.
Yeah, well,
very limited.
Diet Coke and water. I think that was
It's all
in LA
there.
around here.
Yeah. We're in Kentucky, so we get L8. But yeah, it's very limited. So you might not have one of those at all. I would think they offer you something to drink.
Maybe some milk or something.
Well, which is your favorite? Which are you buying again?
Probably the cookie dough. Although I'm really tempted to do this red velvet as well. Both of those are really good.
I'm going to do the red velvet. Yeah, I'm going to pick the red velvet.
I would say cookie dough is my first, but then the red velvet's right there with it.
I'm going to just splitting hairs. I'm going to go red velvet and then the cookie dough
I mean,
too.
they're both excellent.
Yes.
And the chocolate one's really good. I do like the Oreo one.
Oreo.
It's just, I traditionally wouldn't pick chocolate anyway, so that wouldn't be my first choice. Regardless.
So I'm surprised I'm picking the red velvet.
But it's not super chocolatey though.
No, it's not. And they're all going to be sweet.
Yeah. Now the lemon one, I personally will never eat the lemon one again because I didn't like that frosting flavor.
Right.
But if you like that, more of that sharp lemon kind of flavor, you might love it.
And why pick your number 4 out of these when you can always have your number 1?
Right.
That's how I feel about it all.
Or your number 2 if worst
about
case scenario.
everything. Yeah, if they're sold out of one, you can pick the other one. Yeah, that's always my thing is why would you pick a lesser one in your opinion that when you can always get your number 1?
Right. But good quality. I like all of it.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've ever had Gigi's, you'll have to let us know what you tried. And thanks for watching.